The weight of the world on my shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired singer-songwriter Lisa Loeb.
You say I got a crack on my windshield.
Lisa, maybe a little less heartbroken? Geico lets you file a claim online, over the phone, or with their app.
That makes me want to say, stay.
Ugh, nailed it. Geico, great service without all the drama.
We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on a rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'm a bad homie. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission. Ballin' like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money Sports Betting Show, June 11th, 2021. Have a pretty good slate of games today. A couple NBA games, quite a few baseball games. We'll break all those down, give you guys some picks. Also, we got big UFC pay-per-view tomorrow night. We'll talk a little bit about that too. Get this turned down real quick. All right, hope everybody's having a good Friday. Let's jump right into these games this morning. Like I said, we got these games, and we also have the UFC tomorrow night. But we'll start here with the NBA playoffs. Oh, come on. Let's see. We got 76ers and Hawks tonight. Yeah, okay. I have to up my app, so it ain't letting me see the spreads yet. I'll get back on there in a minute. But as of last night, 76ers were 1.5 point favorites against the Hawks tonight. The series is at 1-1. Hawks won the first game. And then, of course, what the heck? I don't know. 76 or Hawks won the first game. 76ers came back, won the second game. They're playing in Atlanta now. They split 1-1 in Sixers.
All right.
Why is it going to this? I want to be on FanDuel. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? I like the Sixers in this game. Embiid went off the other night. I think he's going to have another big game. The Hawks they rely on. Trae Young has to have a big game, or they're going to struggle. I like the Sixers in that. I would lean toward the Sixers in that game. Then you have Suns at the Nuggets for Game 3. As of last night, the Nuggets were minus 1.5 point favorites. I like the Suns in this game. I just think they're a little too deep, and they're playing their best ball at the right time. They beat the Nuggets pretty soundly the other day, and Booker only had like 20 points or something. It wasn't like Booker had went off like he had been, but they had, I think, all 5 of their starters were in double figures. So I'd lean toward the Suns in that game for tonight. Then on Saturday you'll have Jazz and Clippers Game 3. Jazz are up 2-0 in that series. The series going back to L.A. I kind of lean toward the Jazz there because, Paul George ain't shooting worth the fuck. And, Jazz will look good. Paul George going back to playoff P. Then you have a couple NBA games on Sunday. You have Nets and Bucks. Bucks won last night to make that series 2-1. Now we're back in Milwaukee for another game, and then also Suns and Nuggets will play again on Sunday. Let's get ready to move to some baseball. That's all the NBA games for tonight. I'll at the end of the show I'll break down and give you guys my my picks. All right, baseball. We have the White Sox and Tigers. We got the White Sox against the Tigers. White Sox are 37-24 overall, so they have a pretty decent record, but they're only 13-13 on the road. You got Giolito on the mound tonight. He's 5-7 in his 12 starts this year. And the Tigers have already defeated Giolito twice this season and have hit 5 home runs against them. In those 2 games, they hit 3 home runs off last Saturday when they faced them, and then Skubal is on the mound for the Tigers. They have won 3 of his last 4 starts, and he struck out 11 on Saturday against the White Sox. So I like the Tigers this game. This don't make no sense. Then we have the Orioles against the Rays. Orioles have won 5 of the last 7. Orioles pitching has struggled, though. Aikens on the mound. He's only allowed 1 run in the last 2 starts. But Yarbrough's on the mound for the Rays. He's thrown 3 complete games in this. Through a complete game in his last start. I lean toward the Rays in this game just because of their offense. Then we have the Mariners and the Indians. Mariners have lost 2 of their last 3. They got the worst team batting average in the major, hitting just .209. And Dunn's going to be the starting pitcher for him. He's coming off IL. Indians have Savali on the mound. He has 8 wins. So I'll lean toward the Indians in that game. Then you have the Padres and the Mets. On the mound for the Padres is Snell. Mets is on the mound for the Mets is DeGrom. DeGrom has a 0.62 ERA. Snell is struggling on the road. He has an ERA at 9.70 on the road in his last 6 starts on the road. And opponents have only been hitting 176 against DeGrom. So I like the Mets that game. Then you have the Angels against the Diamondbacks. Angels were 6-2 in June. They're 11-5 in their last 16. Diamondbacks have lost 7 in a row and 21 of their last 23. And they scored only 2 runs in 3 games, in a 3-game series against Oakland. So I lean toward the Angels in that game. Let's see. Next game we have is the Giants at the Nationals. It's a good pitching matchup here in this game. You have DeSclafani on the mound for the Giants. He has a 2.63 ERA on the road. He's had one bad start this year only, and Scherzer has a 2.22 ERA, and then it goes down to a 1.98 ERA at home. But Nationals offense, or the Giants, or no, the Nationals offense have struggled to put up runs. So this is a game I go back and forth on. And the Nationals have only won one of Scherzer's last 3 starts. So I lean toward the Giants on this game, but like I said, that game could be a toss-up. Then you have Blue Jays at the Red Sox. Toronto's offense has been hot. They've been pounding the ball for about the last week. And Stripling is pitching for the Blue Jays. He's been good ever since he had a bad start against the Red Sox in May. So this is a game I would lean toward the Blue Jays. Next game, got the Rockies against the Reds. Rockies' offense has been bad on the road, hitting just 200 on the road. And the Rockies are 5-24 on the road this season. For the Reds, you got Mahle on the mound. Mahle is 3-0 in his last 3 starts with a 1.04 ERA. Reds are 9-3 in his 12 starts this season. And the Reds have won 5 of the last 7. They swept the Cardinals over the weekend and just came off a 3-game series with the Brewers where they went 1-2. I like, and anybody that watches this show knows I'm a big Cincinnati fan, but I lean toward the Reds today. And a lot of that's because of how good Mahle's been pitching. Then we have the Braves against the Marlins. Alcantara is starting for Miami. He's pitched good, and he's pitched good against the Braves this season. Morton is pitching for the Braves. He's had control issues. I would lean toward Miami on this game. Then you have the Astros and the Twins. You got Urquidy on the mound for the Astros. He's 3-0 with a 1.14 ERA in his last 4 starts. Shoemaker's on the mound for the Twins. He struggled this year, and he has a 7.28 ERA. So I'd lean toward the Astros in that game. Then you have the Brewers and the Pirates. Woodruff's on the mound for the Brewers. He has a 1.42 ERA. Only thing that he's had to worry about really is run support from the Brewers offense. They've been kind of hit and miss. The Pirates have DeJong on the mound. He has a 6.85 ERA. I'll lean toward the Brewers in that game. Then you have the Kansas City Royals against Oakland Athletics. You have Singer on the mound for the Royals. He has a 6.50 ERA. The Royals did snap a 5-game losing streak last night by defeating Oakland. For the Athletics tonight, Irvin's on the mound. He has a 3.89 ERA, and Athletics have won 6 of the last 8. I would lean toward the Athletics in that game. All right. See if I can get. I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Don't understand why it won't let me. I'm not trying to get into ESPN. Let's see. I don't think there's any hockey games tonight. I don't think there's a hockey game till probably Saturday. For some reason, it's not letting me get into. It's telling me I need to update my app, but it ain't letting me. I try to update it, it goes straight to. Talking about some Cincinnati Reds stuff. I don't understand. So. This Saturday night you have the UFC. There's going to be some good fights in that card. Let's go over. We'll go over it real quick. I won't be able to give you the exact spread because for some reason it ain't letting me pull up what I want to pull up, but I can do this. Pick. All right, we'll talk about some. Let's go break down this UFC. This card's a stacked card. I mean, hell, you have Moreno against Frigadero. You have Edwards against Diaz. You have Adesanya against Vettori. So, I mean, this should be a real good card this weekend. So, let's what the hell's going on, man? Ain't nothing wanting to work for me today. Here we go. Okay. Get to the main card here real quick. All right. First fight. Oh, almost. All right. First fight of the main card on Saturday night. You have Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. This is a fight in the heavyweight division. Hill comes in this fight with an MMA record of 8-0. He is 3-0. He is 3-0 in the UFC. Most recently beating OSP by knockout back in 2020. Craig comes in this fight with an MMA record of 14-4-1. He's 6-4-1 in the UFC. And most recently beaten Marcio Rua by KO. That fight was back in November of 2020. All right. Both these guys are excellent finishers. 2 of Hill's 3 fights have ended inside the distance, and 10 of Craig's 11 fights have ended inside the distance. So I would look for this. I would look for this fight to not to go to the distance. So that's probably what, if I was going to bet on this fight, that's probably what I would do is bet for it to end inside the distance. Next fight on the main card, you have Belal Muhammad versus Damian Maia. This is in the welterweight division. Muhammad comes in this fight with he's 9-3 in the UFC. Most recently. Fighting Leon Edwards, and it was declared no contest due to an eye poke. Maia comes in this fight. He is 22-10 in the UFC, and his most recent fight, he lost to Gilbert Burns by knockout back in March of 2020. I lean toward Muhammad in this fight. Maya's getting older. I think Muhammad's on his way up. Next fight, this one the fights I'm most interested in just because I'm a big fan of his. But you got Leon Edwards against Nate Diaz. Edwards comes in this fight. He is 10-2 in the UFC with no one contest. That no contest came back in March. Diaz comes in this fight. He's 19-11 in the UFC. His last fight, he lost against Masvidal. That's when the ref stopped it because of fucking eye cut. That's what scares me about Diaz, though. He cuts open easy, and I'm afraid doctor will stop it. It's the only thing that scares me about Diaz. I think this is going to be a real good fight. They have Edwards as a big favorite. He's like minus 700. I think that's way too high. I would take the value and take the underdog at. I think yesterday he was at plus 440. So I'd lean toward Diaz in this fight. Then you have Brandon Moreno against Figueiredo. Figueiredo is the champion. This is a rematch. Last time they fought, it ended in a draw. It was a war. It was a hell of a fight. I think it's going to be the same thing. I would lean toward Figueiredo. Then the main event, you have Vettori against Adesanya. Adesanya is 9-1. His only loss is up at heavyweight against Blachowicz earlier this year. Vettori is 7-2 in the UFC. He's won 5 fights in a row. Most recently beaten Kevin Holland. These two, Vettori and Adesanya fought back in April of 2018, and that fight ended in a split decision win for Adesanya. So I look for this fight to be real close too, because Vettori has improved a lot since then. Also, 8 of Vettori's 10 fights have gone the distance, and 6 of Adesanya's 10 fights have gone the distance. So this might be a fight where you want to pick go the distance. That's all the fights on the main card. All right, let's go back through and I'll give you guys my picks. But before we do that, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. on Facebook or not, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Also, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. we're live with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us. It's always entertaining and talk about the hottest topics in sports. Also, tomorrow night, we will be live at 8 o'clock with a live reaction to the UFC 263. So come join us for that. Check out our YouTube page. A lot of content on there. Please hit that subscribe button. And I think that's about it. Follow us on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. All right, let's get to my picks for tonight. In the NBA, I'm gonna take the Suns against the Nuggets. I'll take the Suns at plus 1.5. That's why NBA game I'm betting on tonight. Baseball, I'm going to go with I like the Tigers against the White Sox. We'll take the Mets. Mets against the Padres. I'm going to take the Giants against the Nationals. Like I said, Nationals have been struggling to put up runs. I know Scherzer's on the mound, but DeSclafani's been pitching good for the Giants too. I'm going to take the Reds over the Rockies. And I'm going to take the Indians. All my picks today. I'll recap over that real quick. I like the Suns plus 1.5. Like I said, I just think they're the deeper team. With the Tigers, already faced this Gelato that's pitching for the White Sox. Tigers have defeated Gelato twice this season, and they've hit 5 home runs against them. And one of the times they faced them was just last Saturday, and they hit 3 home runs off them in that game. And Scoble's on the mound for the Tigers, and he's won 3 of his last 4 starts, and he struck out 11 against the White Sox on Saturday. So I like the Tigers that game. I like the Indians against the Mariners. Mariners has lost 2 of their last 3. They're one of the worst hitting teams in the major leagues. They're only hitting 209 as a team. And for the Indians, you have Savali on the mound. He has 8 wins. He's just been real steady. I look for the same thing to happen there. Then I like the Mets over the Padres. Mets have DeGrom on the mound. He has a 0.62 ERA. On the mound for the Padres is Snell. He is struggling on the road. In 6 starts on the road, he has a 9.70 ERA. Like I said, DeGrom has a 0.62 ERA, and opponents are only hitting 176 off of him. So I like the Mets that game. Giants, like I said, DeSclafani has a 351 average, but his average went up because of 1 bad start. On the road, he's actually better on the road than he is at home. On the road, he has a 2.63 ERA, and the Nationals' offense has really struggled. Scherzer's on the mound, but the Nationals have only won 1 of his last 3 starts. Then my other pick for tonight, or for today, I like the Reds over the Rockies. Tyler Mahle's on the mound for the Reds. He's 3-0 in his last 3 starts with a 1.04 ERA. Reds are 9-3 in his 12 starts this season. And the Reds have won 5 of their last 7 games, even though they just went 1-2 in the series against the Brewers. They swept the Cardinals in a 4-game series before that. Offense has been bad on the road for the Rockies. They're hitting just 200, and they're 5-24 on the season on the road. So I like the Reds that game. We will put out our our picks for the UFC tomorrow. We'll put those out put those on social media tomorrow morning or early afternoon. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show. And we're also live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with GSR, Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Follow us on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez or at Gonzalez Sports. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow night with live reaction to the UFC fight. We'll be live at 8 o'clock on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Join us. Check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys at 1 o'clock with GSR. If not, we hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Peace.
We had some pride. Put it aside. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What I decide? I gotta grind, I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind, Look, it's business, ain't personal. Yeah, money straight, so I'm curving them. Whoa, he been tweaking, something irking him. Did them favors, they was not deserving them. Boy, I be thinking a mile a minute. They gotta be kidding. We go to war, I'm the captain, the general, and the lieutenant. Nowhere to run or hide, I don't stop till it's finished. Me, I be minding my business, drop more records than Guinness. Gotta be a Guinness World Record. Don't play chess nor checkers. I only play for keeps. Came out the east, boy, I'm a beast. He gotta keep the peace. That thing on him is keeping the peace. I never sleep, out in the streets. Gotta stay out their reach. With the mob, talk that talk, Seiko peace, yeah. Feel so big, talking Papa, Sean and Meech. Yeah. We had some pride, put it aside, cutting the pie, with all the guys, yeah. Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, yeah. I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, all of the time, yeah. 24/7, 365, gotta get mine, stay on my grind, yeah. This just in, more doing, less discussion. Killing every single beat I'm touching. Sick with it, need a Robitussin. Moving fast, but I'm never rushing. Damn boy, it's really other son. Say you poppin', but I know you wasn't. Not my brother and you not my cousin. Yeah, nah, we never buddy. I like to drink to my vision fuzzy. Money got me feeling lovey-dovey. I say a prayer to the God above me. Tell him I'm back, yeah. I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, yeah. Maybe I'll do it alone, yeah. Either way, I get what's sold to me. Never believe what's told to me. City on lock, I hold the key. We can't link, I got goals to meet. Yeah, that's facts. Put the island on my back. Grind cause we gotta eat. Yeah, we the ones they wanna see, man. With the mob, talk that talk, Seiko peace, yeah. Feel so big, talking Papa, Sean and Meech. Yeah. We had some pride, put it aside, cutting the pie, with all the guys, yeah. Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, yeah. I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, all of the time, yeah. 24/7, 365, gotta get mine, stay on my grind, yeah.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired singer-songwriter Lisa Loeb.
You say I got a crack on my windshield.
Lisa, maybe a little less heartbroken? Geico lets you file a claim online, over the phone, or with their app.
That makes me want to say, stay.
Ugh, nailed it. Geico, great service without all the drama.
Hey, that probably take her.
Stoner thoughts. Happy 420. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Stoner thoughts buzzing up my brain, wondering if I'll make it or am I going insane. And then everybody they tell me I should stay in my lane, but my best is yet to come, so I swear to God I'ma stay. Yeah, baby, hit me up with them facts. Tell me that you gon' love me and never gon' hold me back. Cause I swear to God the bitches who do that shit to me whack, who gon' treat me like I'm special then leave my ass in the past. Fuck, I got a little into it. Smoking all this weed got me feeling little intimate. You made me feel free, now it feels like I'm missing it. Everything I need, now I'm hearing reminiscence. Whoa, but now I'm rapping on that new. Trying to make her sad, feel the pain, call it voodoo.